Hello there, my little fruit gums, and welcome back to Bill and the Boys. It's time for our weekly catch-up. Have you been? Good, I hope. I've been so unbelievably busy. It's true. But we're getting there. So the good news is I am now finally catching up. I broke the back of this thing and we're getting there. Titanic hasn't gone up yet. I'm aware of that. It's being edited. I promise you it's coming. We have edited and uploaded 4 of the Lancaster bombers. So again, we're slowly catching up with that. I've built another 4 of those. Well, edited another 4 of the ones we already built today. Those will be going up as well. Titanic's going to be the same. So we are slowly catching up. I'm almost there. I'm almost caught up. And it's a beautiful thing. It's such a nice feeling. But then something else threw a very lovely spanner in the works today. So I got this turn up. The Ford Falcon. So the more observant of you would have seen the first 2 episodes of the Ford Falcon have gone up on the channel. I love this car, man. I absolutely love this car. So it's I'm all over it. I'm of that age, man. I'm Gen X, so Mad Max was very much part of my DNA. It's just in there. And even though this isn't called the Mad Max Ford Falcon, we all know it's the Mad Max Ford Falcon. We just do, but no one dare say it, but we know what it is. It's a funny thing. So that's what we've been doing. We've been doing lots of part where sort of catch up. So I have been editing like a madman, trying to get as much out as possible. So the last things I'm hoping, I can't commit to a day, but they are all coming through now. So again, with the Doll's House. So I'm aware the Doll's House hasn't gone up. I'm aware I'm aware. I am getting there. I promise you I'm getting there. Just bear with me. It's coming imminently. I know you've heard it all before, but I promise you it is. I swear to you it is. We're getting there, and I'm very happy about the fact I've broke the back, and it looks like I'm going to hopefully clear out everything. So in about 2 weeks' time, I will be exactly where I need to be with everything, and I'll be waiting for stuff to turn up. That's a concept I kind of miss, waiting for stuff to turn up. I have nothing to film. On the opposite at the moment. I've got too much. There's loads. Because this is the thing, I've got other things as well that aren't up on the channel yet that I have built, because I have very strict don't upload it to this day rules on some of these things, and one of them in particular you're going to absolutely love. It's gorgeous. Well, look, I think most of them you're going to love as well. We got some really nice ones coming, believe me. It's got some lovely ones. I told you about Fun Hole the last time, so we did the Old West steam train. I have got the train station. That's done. As soon as they say you can see it, you'll be able to see it, but it's beautiful. Other one as well, so we were contacted by our friends over at Roker. And if you like the marble runs that we've done, I've got another one of those marble runs I've got to do as well. Courtesy of a friend of the channel, Martin, I've got to get all this sorted. But we've got another one. So there's a vertical marble run coming. They're much smaller. But they're almost like cyberpunk things. So they've got a lot of kind of neon lights and they look really cool. We've got one of those coming, so we've got to bring you that. I've also got something coming. Now, it's not something I played, but it's something I can dig. If anybody out there plays the game World of Tanks, I've got something coming from World of Tanks, which I think you're really going to like. I like it because I like tanks, but you'll see this one. This is a beautiful thing that we've got coming, and that's going to be a lot of fun. News on cases, because again I've been overwhelmed with people asking about cases. They've only just got it. So I mean, I turned the case over to them on Saturday, so they're working on it now. We're only like 4 days later, so you got to bear with me. They're doing what they're doing to get us decent ones. So I don't want to go, yeah, it's ready. But I know the prototype is in the process at the moment. So there will be multiple options. As I said, it's not just a case of, is this one or nothing? There'll be multiple options. You can choose premium options, you can choose economy options, whatever you want. But all of them are a lot better than what Hachette sent. They just are. I am curious. What I'd like to know is, of those of you that have contacted Hachette and complained about your case, have any of you had an answer yet? And what was the answer they gave you? Because I'd like to know. I'd like to know what Hachette are proposing to do about this. If they're saying they're going to replace them, if they're going to refund you, what they're going to do. Because it'd be nice to know. So if anyone's had a reply from them, let us know, because I am bloody curious what they've had to say about it. So yeah, it would be good to hear from you to find out exactly what they propose to do, if anything. because they should. These things shouldn't just break. That's not okay. If it's low quality, kind of fair enough. It's about what you paid for it. 140 quid for essentially a 5-foot perspex coffin is expected. But let me know. Let me know if anybody's had contact from them and they've offered you something or made a suggestion. Let us know, because I haven't heard anything from them yet. So I'd be interested to hear. New model wise, well, naturally we've got Falcon, and I'm really into it. But we also I've got no further news on that DB5. I've had a lot of people ask me, will it be out for Christmas? I don't know. I'd like to think so, but I don't know. It feels like too late for it to be out for Christmas. I've got a feeling Christmas is going to be the Dalek and Batman. That half scale Batman. I've got a feeling that's going to be Christmas, and I think the DB5. Again, this is speculations. Don't quote me on it. I think the DB5 would be later on. I think it would be something that comes out like what they did with the Alien. I wouldn't be surprised if that came out around about March. I hope it comes out at Christmas. I just do. It makes sense, and that's when they just capitalise on it. But it feels really late compared to when all the other ones that launch at Christmas are trialled. But I might be wrong. They might go quick on this one. But the trial's still happening. I mean, the trial's happening for at least another 3 weeks. So the trial's not going to finish until mid-October. Early October. So I don't know, it feels too late for this to be a Christmas release, but I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't know. That's where we are with models at the moment. So I've got lots coming. So you're going to get data blasts of stuff that's going to come up. I mean, we're already on 7 videos this week, and it's only bloody Wednesday. So you're going to get overwhelmed with stuff just because I've just got to catch up. I have to. I want to get done before Halloween gets here, because October month, we got some fun stuff coming. I've got a lot of little Halloween builds. So some big, some small, some just stupid things, but all fun. I love Halloween, man. I've told you this before. I absolutely love Halloween. So we go all in for it. So that's going to be good. When it comes to Doll's House, because I know you're waiting, it's only 6 left. I've literally just got to edit it, so I promise you, I'll edit that, and that will be up as a priority. So I'm going to make that the priority along with Titanic. So Titanic's got to go up so I can stay on track. Doll's House is next after that. Okay, so that's where I am. So after you've seen Titanic, Doll's House is next. That's where I am with it. So it'll be Titanic with the next 4 videos that go up. Then it'll be Doll's House. Okay. Then it'll be Tumblr. So speaking of Tumblr, but unbelievably, right? So Tumblr, we've only got 9 deliveries left of Tumblr. I can't believe it, but it doesn't look like anything. So I've got the cockpit here, so it still doesn't look like anything, and we're in the 80s now. We haven't built a rolling chassis. We've still only got 2 wheels of 6. It's mad, but it's what it is. It's such an unusual build. But you can start to see, definitely with the latest 6, that it's starting to look like a unit now. It's starting to look like this is going to look good. When it all bolts together, we're kind of getting an idea of exactly what this is going to look like. And it's going to look bloody good. So I think it's worth the grind. There's been a lot of effort with this one. But yeah, that one, believe it or not, there's only 9 deliveries left of that when it ends in April of next year, which isn't that far away. You think about it now, you hear it and you go, Christ, that sounds like forever away. It's not. That's creeping up on us. Titanic ends next month. It's weird to say that, but next month Titanic comes to an end, and I'm going to miss it. I keep hearing about this extension. So a lot of people have asked me, have you heard about a Titanic extension? I've heard about it. It doesn't mean it's true. I haven't heard anything from an official channel, and I've seen no pictures of one. Until I do, I believe nothing. I just don't. So even if there is, you saw what happened with the Doll's House extension. Doll's House extension we were always going to do. And they just chose, for whatever reason, not to release it in the UK, which is weird. I've never known that before. If an extension is available, it's typically available everywhere. The Doll's House, to my memory, is the first one I've ever seen that had an extension they didn't offer to one of the territories. So bizarrely, France were offered it, Germany were offered it, we weren't, which was really weird, but we had no offer. I've heard nothing. I had an email as well about the Disney Dream Theatre. I've heard nothing about that coming out over here. I've seen no trial of it. It might just be a Japan exclusive, which I know is not what you want to hear, but certainly at this stage, I've heard or seen nothing. I haven't seen a trial. I haven't heard about it being launched over here. Nothing at all. If that changes, we'll let you know. But sadly, I've heard nothing at all. You know, because I'd like to build that one. I think that one was gorgeous. Snoopy's live. If Snoopy's your thing, Snoopy you can get from the Evil Empire. They're the ones doing that one, and it is live now. I don't think it is Fan Home. I think it's D'Agostini, which is the same company. I don't think it's on Fan Home. I'm pretty sure Snoopy isn't on Fan Home. I'm sure it's on the D'Agostini page. I might be wrong. It's either D'Agostini or it's Fan Home, but that's where you can get your Snoopy from. It's not for me. I like Snoopy. I don't 1,500 quid like Snoopy. You know what I mean? It's not there for me. I just don't. I don't care that much about Snoopy to do it. It's a nice model. It's a lovely model. And this is the thing I will say about the Evil Empire. Their models are beautiful. They are. It's just the surface ain't. So again, Barbieware. It's not something I go for. I'll tell you, I'm bloody warm. But yeah, so Snoopy is live now. So if you want Snoopy, you can go get it. But it's not, as I said, it's not one we're touching. What else have we been up to? Well, wrestling. So there's been a lot of wrestling because Jackie, handsome Jack Heartthrob, is defending his Kids Academy Championship this Saturday at this one here. So that's the In Our House Academy show. He's going to be defending his title against that one. And then in the evening, there's an 18 plus show, which is going to be a bit more extreme. He's not in that, and he ain't allowed to go and see it either. So it's going to be a bit more ladders and tables and chairs. Oh my! But I am going to watch it. I can't wait. I know the boys at wrestling, and I'm going to go support them. It's going to be a good one. And then coming up in October, so we're only 4 weeks away from this, we've got a really big show coming up for EVW, featuring TNA's Suicide. That's this show here. So that's going to be a great show, and tickets are on sale for that one now. That's going to be really good. But if you would like to see Suicide from TNA, he is going to be there. He's going to be performing, and you can come and check him out. It's going to be a good night. What I've been watching, The Office. So we've been binging The American Office, which I know people are, the English one's better. The English one's different. I wouldn't say the English one's better because they're not the same show. The American one is based on it. It's not a carbon copy of it by any means. The American one is much gentler. I'd say it's got a kinder heart than the English one. The English one is quite harsh, whereas the American one's quite sweet. But we've been cracking up. It's very funny. And me and the kid have been binging that. I did attempt to watch a film, and I really didn't enjoy it. And for the life of me, I can't remember what bloody film it was. So it couldn't have been good. Couldn't have been good. Because I've literally no memory of what the film was. No, none. But that's how bad it is. When I've watched it, I can't remember the name. It wasn't good. So we have just been binging through The Office, and I've been catching up on my YouTube. I've been watching all your videos. I might not always go, hey, Scott here, but I watch. And I'm enjoying your work, man. I've seen a lot of people doing a lot of very interesting things. I have got something as well that I'm going to show you on the next Lancaster Bombers. So Ian over at Parkwork Upgrades sent us a very nice set of crew for the Lancaster Bomber. They're gorgeous. They're really nice. And I've spoken to a friend of mine because... And I keep mentioning this. I've mentioned this before, and I think you think that I might be joking, but I'm not. I'm serious. My eyes are going. They're bad. So I've got to go and get new lenses because these just aren't doing what they used to do. My eyes are tearing at a rate of knots, and modelling's slowly becoming harder with my eyes going the way they are. The other problem I've got is I've got an arthritic hand, so I'm developing arthritis in my thumb, in my wrist, and in my hand here, and again, it's making some aspects of this more complicated. So when it comes to, it's why I had to stop the crochet. I really enjoyed the crochet, but it was like, honestly, like my joints were filled with glass when I tried to do it. That's when I realised what was going on and got it checked. So painting models, I used to love painting miniatures, but I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do them justice. Friend of mine though, Dan, has very kindly offered to paint them for me, and he is bloody good at it as well. So not only is it nice that I don't have to go through the pain of it, I know Dan will do an absolute blinder of a job on these because he's really good. So those look lovely. So on the next Lancasters, we'll show you the crew as they are. So they come raw, but they come beautiful. They come in a really nice tin that Ian's done. He's done a hell of a job on them. I'll put a link down below because he's got an offer on the Lancaster at the moment. We can get like a Lancaster pack. So if you're building a Lancaster, swing on by Partwork Upgrades, and you can see this very nice Lancaster offer they've got at the moment. But it includes this crew. So you can get this crew, so you can get a grand crew. You also get the flight crew as well. Beautiful. They come in a really nice little tin. They're going to look stunning. Inside the actual Lancaster stuff, they're going to look great. Because this is the thing. I mean, as a model with a diorama, it's flying. So it's weird that the cockpit's empty. You need someone behind the controls, right? So I think that's going to look really good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them all done. But I will show you on the next Lancaster. You'll see them on that one. But they're beautiful. Link down below if you want to get your own. That's where you can go and check out Partwork Upgrades. Their prices are good, really good. For what they do is remarkable compared to some of the others out there. That's not to say the others are overpriced. They're charging what they want to charge, but it's Partwork Upgrades is very fair value for money. It really is, and they've got something for everything. So no matter what you're building, they got something. And it's a good one to check out because I've had a few people to ask me about the Ecto, but they need roof rack and whatnot. Check out Partwork Upgrades because they've got that. So if you need roof racks and things like that for the Ecto, they've got it. So swing on by and check them out. And yeah, support a good guy, good business, good guy. He's one of us. You know, that's the good thing about it. He's one of us. He's part of the community. He's one of us, and that's a good thing. Coming up, as I said, because I've been babbling, I've got more of everything. So more of everything is coming. Bits and pieces of everything. I've got brick builds coming. I have got Partworks coming. I've got the backdated Partworks coming. I've got wood builds coming. I've got Halloween spooky stories coming. I've got a bit of everything coming your way, and it's gonna be good. It's my favourite time of the year coming up now. I'm starting to feel it where I love autumn. Autumn is my thing, and October is my jam, and I can't wait for that. This is when I like to nestle in. I like to get nice and warm in my little build room and go for it. You'll notice the window's closed. That's about for the first time in like 6 months the window's closed. Because I always keep this kind of aerated because in summer it's freakishly hot in here. In the rest of the year it's bloody cold. So now the window's closed. I don't come in here and it's not like Silence the Lambs. It's like Buffalo Bill's place in Silence the Lambs because I've got the ring light, moths light rather than some of that. I was inundated with moths. Someone said to me the other day we saw a spider on the wall. It wasn't a spider, it was a bloody great big moth. I get loads of moths in here and you can't see it, but directly above me, the lampshade is the Death Star. And it's always funny watching them zipping around inside that thing, like they're trying to take the Death Star down. It's a funny one. Have any of you seen Beetlejuice yet? I'm not talking about the film, it's about Beetlejuice, because if you want to win one of these, you got to keep your eye out for Beetlejuice. There's a little Funko Beetlejuice that may have appeared already or may not have in one of the videos. So between the 1st of September and the 30th of September, in one of the videos released in that time, Beetlejuice is going to appear. He might have already been. If you are the first person to see him and message me and say, found him, tell me the minute that you saw him and in the name of what video. And if you're correct, well, you win one of these. Money can't buy these. It cannot buy these, even though I have to use money to buy them. Money can't buy them for you. So if you want to win one of these, you got to find Beetlejuice. Now, I can tell you, nobody so far has contacted me to say I could see Beetlejuice. Now, does that mean they haven't seen him? Or does that mean he hasn't been available to see yet? I'm not telling you. You'd have to wait and see, aren't you? But if you see Beetlejuice, you got to let me know. And it's in videos published between the 1st of September and the 30th of September. But if you see him and you're the first one to see him, message me at buildingtheboys@outlook.com and you will win yourself the highly sought after Building the Boys keyring. Even I don't have one of these. I used to, but my wife stole it. That's how sought after they are. As I said, loads and loads and loads coming up. We'd like to hear from you as well. So if you've got anything you'd like to see on the channel, if you've got anything you'd like to hear about, if you've got any questions you'd like to ask, please do. And we'd love to hear from you, we really do. I try and get back to all of you. But I get a lot of messages, and sometimes I'm also busy as hell. So if it takes me a couple of days, I apologise. Because it used to be I could do it immediately. Now I get that many, I just can't. But I'm trying. I'm trying. So I never want anyone to think I messaged him. He never answered me. I promise you I'll get to it at some point. It might take me a while, but I'll get there. I'm trying to balance a very hectic life at the moment and the channel. Because it's like this weekend in my head, I'm thinking Saturday, I'm going to do loads on Saturday. No, I'm not. I'm going to be at wrestling for like 9 hours on Saturday, so I'm not going to get to do anything on Saturday. But it's life, man. It's the way it is, you know. That is about all from me. It's a slightly shorter one this week. But it's it's good that I'm catching up. That's what I'm happy about at the moment. I don't want to take on anything new until I've caught up on everything else. And I'm feeling happy about the fact that I'm nearly there. I'm so nearly there. Beautiful. If you want, like I said, if you want to contact us, you can contact us at buildingboys@outlook.com. We'd love to hear from you. I will post updates about the cases as soon as I have them. As soon as I have anything solid, anything concrete I can tell you about the cases, I will tell you. Because I know everyone's chomping at the bit. And then beyond Titanic, people are asking about other cases. So Titanic is priority at the moment. Titanic is priority number one. That will be the first one that kind of launches en masse, Titanic. Beyond that, yes, there will be cases for everything. So the plan is that everything's going to get a case. So to know what it is, a case will exist for it. There might be somewhere it's like, you'd be lucky. Like if it's something from 10 years ago, probably not. But the more recent ones, so Bismarck, definitely, DeLorean, the Eleanor, yes, in short, even the Enterprise D and the Falcon, yes, there will be cases available for them. This is not just going to be a thing where now they're all there. They are coming. Okay, so just hold your nerve. I promise you they're coming. Once the prototype for Titanic is done, we will bring it to you. We will show you exactly what is going on with it, and any footage I can get, any pictures I can get, I will share with you as well. Pricing is what everyone wants to know, how much these are going to cost. I don't know, so there is no point. Any number I say to you is going to be incorrect. It's either going to be, I'm going to quote too high or too low. So I can't tell you. So even when people are, can you give me a ballpark? Nope, because I don't know. It's not me making them, you know. But if you're thinking that it's going to cost the same as what a subscription case costs you, get that out your head. Because it's not. The reason why those cases are crap is because they cost very little. That's why. These are nice cases. These are decent cases that you want from a model you just spent 3 years building and spent a small fortune on. You want to display in a nice case. So these aren't going to break the bank, but they're certainly not going to be, you know, dirt cheap at the same time. But just hold your nerve. Help is coming, I promise you. That is about all from me. Because it is late, I'm tired, I want to go to bed. So take care. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice. And I'll see you very, very soon for more fun and games from Building the Boys. Take care, and I'll see you then.